All right, moving on. Check in with the listeners.
Hey, listeners.
This is Adam. He says, "You're by far my favorite podcast, and I've always wanted a question to get on the podcast."
He's my favorite listener.
Hopefully this one makes it. While playing Uncharted 3, you see a teaser for The Last of Us. So technically, they're in the same universe. How sweet would it be to have Drake and Joel and Ellie in the same game? Clearly this is very unlikely to happen, but it's cool to think about. What other video game crossovers would you enjoy to play?
I just can't get over the idea of Drake like turned into a clicker. Like,
You know, Nintendo did a bunch of like kind of mashup things in the last couple of years, which are really good, like Pokemon Conquest, which was like a combination of Pokemon and like Shingen the Ruler or Nobunaga's Ambition, maybe.
All right. What? Pokemon Conquest? That was Nobunaga, I believe. Wasn't it? Yeah.
And I really like that. I was like, okay, here's a class of like all 700 Pokemon, and then like you put it in a real-time strategy game.
Yeah.
And at that time, or not real-time, that was actually turn-based. But then also Halo Wars made a good real-time strategy game. So I like that kind of mashup, and I like taking worlds of huge amounts of characters and putting them in like an RTS or a turn-based game.
Smash Brothers.
Really cool.
Yeah, Smash is such a great example, and I feel like the world of Smash is wide open now with characters like Ryu. Yeah, that's kind of a tough question to answer. I'm the same as you. I like to see ideas put in a new genre more so than two worlds sort of mashed together.
Yeah.
It is a little tough question to answer. That's why I turned to the random video game generator to put
I like this.
combos together for us. And the first one I came up with is really good. Mass Effect and Metroid.
Ooh.
That would be easier to pull off than Mass Effect and God of War.
Could you seduce a Metroid in that?
I mean,
Yes.
would that be bestiality? I don't
know how intelligent are Metroids.
And I don't know what the laws are out there in the far reaches.
Well, definitely not the baby. That's not okay. I mean, whatever else. But an adult Metroid, a consenting Metroid? Because those Metroids were smart enough to come back and help you at Super Metroid.
You're not
one's really
consenting
good.
when Metroid. Okay.
This one's really good too. Mario and Advance Wars. That's never happened.
Yeah.
Why do we have Super Mario Wars?
Why don't we have Advance Wars at all? Nintendo. Jesus.
But that's like a good series where like the Advance Wars universe is like not that interesting. So it'd be really cool to make an Advance Wars in the not necessarily Mario universe, but Metroid or something like that. It'd be really cool.
Now I'm sad.
Halo.
I'm seeing like a Mario 3 or a Mario World map, but laid out like Advance Wars. That'd be amazing. Like the actual like overworld area. That'd be great.
This works really well. Final Fantasy and Fire Emblem. You basically get Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
They got to pull off Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem first, and then I'm on board. Yeah. You got to finish that one they're working on.
That exists.
You actually, we
Fire
have
Emblem
gotten,
If, too.
like there's all these dream scenarios that actually did happen, like Professor Layton and Ace Attorney. Like it's just insane. Like we live in a world where that's a real
happened,
thing.
yeah.
Like Mario and Sonic.
Mega Man and Street Fighter was a official Capcom
Street Fighter and Tekken.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Even right now, what's that?
Yeah.
There was a
Right now,
big
that's-
Capcom. What was the Capcom just crossover?
Project
game?
Cross Zone.
Project Cross
And
Zone.
Project Cross Zone 2 is on its way.
And they used to have
Hugely
those
popular.
crazy crossovers like
It's got a sequel.
The old
That game got a sequel. The Einhander didn't.
Advance Wars, Einhander, we want games. We're angry. Give
What
them
about
to
a
us.
combination of the two?
Fire Emblem is no replacement for Advance Wars. Please, someone listen to me.
All right, one more. What do we get here? Tony Hawk and Kirby.
Ooh.
Kirby's,
There was
Kirby's
that
pro skater.
Kirby didn't. Kirby can snowboard or skateboard.
There was
He's fine with
that. There was that Kirby golf game.
Oh yeah, Kirby's
And Kirby
Dream Course.
Pinball.
I love
Kirby's
that game.
Dream Course.
Dream
It's the
Course.
only good Kirby game.
Oh, that's unfair now. Surely not.
Did you know?
I think
You
it
don't
is.
like Kirby's Big Adventure, or is that not what it's
There's some
called?
okay Kirby games, but I think that's the only good one.
Kirby's Adventure.
Which
Hey, it was pretty big.
Okay, Kirby Superstar
we found out a
is
fun
really
fact
good.
about
Kirby-
Kirby's Adventure this week.
Did you know that in the very first Kirby game, he doesn't eat enemies and absorb their powers?
Right,
He doesn't
he
do
just
that till the
swallows them.
second Kirby.
What does he
game.
do?
He spits out a
Swallows
star.
them,
as a
it spits out a
star.
star. Yeah.
He doesn't get new powers.
No,
Isn't that weird?
Wait. Are you talking about? Was the first Kirby
Game
game
Boy
for
one.
Game Boy?
The
Okay,
Game Boy
yeah.
one. Yeah. It's
And
just a fun little game.
We also had the question of the first Kirby game is on Game Boy. So who decided that he was pink?
Well, on
we
the-
imagine that there was just some marketing jerk that like made the pink box art.
On the original box art, he's not. On the very,
he's white,
original
isn't he?
box art, he's white. Yeah, that comes.
I
later.
did remember that.
Yeah.
No.
So,
yeah.
but no,
Because he's a spooky ghost.
Kirby's great. You can stick Kirby in all kinds of games. He's just a little round ball. He's just analog for almost anything. So he ends
Kirby's
up in
the
golf
worst.
and pinball, but he's in a... Oh, Kirby platformers are wonderful. They're baby easy, but they're
Oh my
delightful
God,
and
Jared.
pretty and fun. They have neat enemies. They're colorful. They have neat boss battles, great music. They're wonderful.
None of those things are true. Sometimes the music's good.
Oh, Kirby gets great.
Kirby on the NES is really notable for just being really gorgeous and lavishly
it's a
animated.
late
It
life
looks, I mean, it's an
platformer.
incredible looking NES NES game, but it's
I wrote a program to beat any Kirby game. You hold right and just tap.
No, okay. Other than Kirby's Air Ride, where that's literally true, all the other games that's untrue.
The first one on DS was
the DS one's
tough.
great. Yeah,
The rainbow. Yeah.
On some of the early ones, it's funny because instead of just engaging in anything, you can just fly over everything.
Rainbow Curse is really good. The one where you have all the little Kirbys on DS, that one's really good. Superstar is really good. There's a lot of really.
I don't like how
Canvas Curse is great, and that the mini one. I've played so many Kirby games. Right,
Canvas Curse.
I've played so many of them,
yeah.
and I agree there are some good Kirby games, but the great Kirby game is Kirby's Dream Course.
It is a great Kirby game. You're right there. It's a puzzle game disguised as a golf game, and it's a lot of fun.
Now I want to do like the best golf games that are spun off of, like we got Mario Golf.
Ninja Golf is the best video golf game.
I like
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Why did we never get a sequel?
It's called Ninja Golf because it was on the Atari 70.
I like.
Did you review that, Damon?
What's that?
The Aqua Teen Hunger Force golf game. Didn't you review that?
No, I've never
I never played that. There is one?
Yeah, PS2.
Anybody play Ribbit King on the PS2?
Oh, I remember that.
Ribbit King's
I don't
great.
think I played it. Did you play the Futurama game in PS2?
No.
That's a rare one.
You said Futurama.
Yeah, Futurama.
What was Trauma? What was the Wii
Yeah,
launch game?
Trauma Center.
Trauma Center. Under the
for
knife.
Wii and that's a good game.
And it started off so good, but then it got so weird.
Well, it started in DS.
You're like,
Yeah,
It was like go into this colon and kill the polyps.
It's an Atlas adventure game. It's like there's Satanism.
Yeah, exactly. It turns into like aliens and Satanism, and it starts out as this normal, like pull the glass shards out of his heart.
It's an Atlas adventure game. You know what you're getting into.
Dude, Trauma Center
crazy
is so
stuff's going to
good.
happen.
I forgot. I love Trauma
Ninja
Center.
Golf,
Good-
people.
good old
Play
days.
Ninja Golf.
I found a problem with the random video game generator here. One of the games it suggests is new Xbox experience.
No, that's not right.
Not a game.
That sounds like something Microsoft would have tried to sell us just before the Xbox One launched, though.
Explain how. What is this new Xbox experience?
They would talk
Does
about
it come with
before they
1,000 achievement points?